Hello, welcome to this web design series. And today being the first day of this series, our focus will be introduction. That is, introduction to website design, installation of required softwares to kickstart this training, and WP dashboard overview. What is a website? According to dictionary, a website is a set of related web pages located under a single domain name, typically produced by an individual or an organization, that is group of people. Wikipedia, but according to Wikipedia, a website is a collection of web pages and related content that is identified by a common domain name and hosted under a web server. Notable examples are wikipedia.org, amazon.com, and google.com are all publicly accessible websites. Collectively constitute the World Wide Web, can be classified as a website. What are different types of websites? There are about two types of websites, among which are static websites and dynamic websites. Static websites, as the name implies, is a kind of website that is always static. That is, every time you visit the website, the content on the web pages are always the same, unless they are changed or updated, which only happens once in a while. A corporate website for most companies are referred to as a static website because the contents are always the same in most cases. Dynamic website is defined as is such that it has different contents programmed to be changing from time to time, which means that the content you see today when you visit will not be what you will see tomorrow when you visit the site again. So it keeps changing from time to time. The likes of social websites, social network, e-commerce websites, blogs, etc. So what are the categories of websites? From this picture, there are different categories of websites, ranges from e-commerce website, business website, infopreneur website, educational website, portfolio website, non-profit website, and media website. So let's run through some these categories of websites so that we will be well acquainted of them, so that whenever we have a job, we know that yes, this is the categories of website this job is actually belongs to. Corporate websites. It is a website that is mostly for companies or businesses like banks and or financial institutions, construction companies, hotels, beauty brands, restaurants, real estate agencies, marketing agencies, etc. Portfolio website. It is a type of website that is built majorly for freelancers, where they can showcase their CV and their previous jobs. Freelancers are those who take contracts, as the name implies, are those who take who take a contract job, work alone, deliver within the given time frame, and not under obligatory to any organization. E-commerce website, they are mostly those websites that is mainly for listing of products, for listing and selling of products online with the ability to take payment, to process and accept payment online, such as Jumia, Konga, Gigi, Amazon, and AliExpress. Logistic website, which is also one of the categories, is designed only for logistic companies and mostly with the ability to have a tracker which allow the clients to keep the track of their goods. Educational website is a type of website designated for schools or personal course creators, which allow them to upload and host their courses online with an ability to allow a user to register, log in, and as well purchase a course on the website, such as Udemy, Coursera, and Teachable, etc. Investment website. They are the website designated or designed for trading and investment purposes. This is a kind of website people visit to register, log in, and even invest their funds so it can grow and they can see the growth on a daily basis or weekly basis, and they will be able to withdraw once the fund is due for withdrawal. Blog is a is a website that is designed mainly for regular updates. It is mostly used by news agencies and can also be integrated into other categories of website we mentioned earlier. Basic terms associated with website design, that is, every web designer are expected to be well acquainted of what all these words means and how they can be used. CMS, hosting, domain name, SSL, webmail, WordPress, themes, templates, plugin, section, blocks or columns, rows, elements, etc. So let's just run through basic summary of what they mean so that we will be well acquainted of these keywords. CMS is a content management system. It's a technology that allows users to actually create posts and easily manage the content on a website. This is what also helps us to be able to build a website from scratch without having to write a single line of code, because in a CMS, the code has been done for us. Examples of such CMS platforms are website building platforms like WordPress, Joomla, Magento, Drupal, Wix, etc. But in this training, our focus will be WordPress. Yes, we are heavily going to rely on WordPress. Hosting. Hosting refers to digital space that allow a website designer to secure a space online for the already designed website. Domain. Domain name. This refers to the address you would like to call your online or digital business place. Most of the time, it is your business name plus a web extension like the following, that is .com, .com.ng, .org.ng, .shop, .business, .tv, .xyz, etc. But the most popular is .com, which is mostly what is recommended unless a particular project has a special requirement or special request. SSL stands for Secure Socket Layer. This allows your website to be secure. Have you ever visited a website and you see something like not secure or a red flag on your browser? That is because the website has no SSL. Most of the times, every website domain that starts with HTTPS is secure because it has SSL certificate installed on it. How do you identify a secure website? Is that when you visit the website, from the URL you will see a padlock before the web address. You will see a padlock which shows that yes, that site is actually secure. But any site that doesn't have that padlock sign, then it shows that it is not secure. And you mostly see not secure before the web address, which is a user is not advisable to transact. It's not advisable to actually transact through such kind of website because you will be vulnerable to hackers. Webmail, it refers to a professional or an official email for business such as admin at your domainname.com, contact at domainname.com. That is, whatever you choose as your domain name, then you have admin at your domain name. That is, those are emails that are actually referred to as professional or an official email. WordPress is one of the CMS platforms that widely used in website designing, and it powers about 70% of the existing websites online today. And that's mostly where we are going to use it. About 70% existing website online today are built upon this technology, WordPress. It's flexible and you can use it to deliver in no time. Themes. Since we won't be using our codes to build our website, WordPress allows us to design our dream website using themes which are already coded website building plan. Think of a physical building of a house. Those are what themes are for a website. Is already designed website that all you could do is just to lay your hand on any of them and customize it to suit your taste or to suit the taste of your client. Yeah. Element, this refers to things we use in building websites, e.g. images, text, videos, PDF files, etc. Localhost is an offline database that allows us to design our website offline and move it online once we are done. For every existing website online today, need a local host to actually work with, either a live host or a local host. When you have it in your system without requirement of internet, then you refer to it as a local host. But when you move it online, then you need a host that's a live host. But one thing with local host is you always need a server. It serves as a server to your website. That is, for every website online they need a server that powers it up, uh, and that is the uh, either local host or the live host. Then database. What is database? Database, as the name implies, it is like a folder that houses your website content, be it PDF files, videos, text, images, everything that your website holds, they are actually coming from your database. Plugins. Plugins are things we add to websites to actually enhance the functionality of that website. Also, they help with the building process, in that we can't edit a template unless we have the required or the rightful plugin to edit that template. Plugins also allow us to add other functionalities like contact form, chatbot, slide, pop-ups, web builders, etc. on our websites. So these are functions of plugins. Sections, blocks or columns, rows. These are inside the template. Every template is divided into sections, and sections are divided into blocks or modules or column and rows. So we are done with all this theory. The moment you start design a website and building websites, it will become part of you. So do not bother yourself about all this write up. Trust me, it is pretty simple. Let's jump right in. Thank you.
So we are going to download and install the required softwares to kickstart this training. Then go to your browser. We have to download offline localhost database, which is type XAMPP. There are numerous number of database out there. There are numerous number of database out there, but the one we are going to use is XAMPP. Just type XAMPP on your browser and search. So once that is searching, open another tab and type wordpress.org to download an offline version of WordPress so that we can start building design our website with it. Scroll down, go to SourceForge. Type wordpress.org. Once it's finished loading, then you scroll down to download. You click this download button. Your download will start shortly. You can see this countdown. So I have IDM installed in my system for download, so it picked up the link automatically. I just click download. It's downloading. My XAMPP is downloading. Then go to this second tab and then click get WordPress. Then you scroll down and click download WordPress. Priceless and also free. Download WordPress and use it on your site. Download. Start download. My WordPress is also downloading. We just wait for them to finish downloading. Okay, my WordPress has finished downloading. So let me check on my XAMPP localhost. It's still downloading. It has not finished. It's almost finished because the size is big, so it will take a little while. Now my XAMPP has finished downloading. I can now open the folder where my softwares are downloaded to. This is it. I think the second one is not here. I'm not seeing WordPress. I'm only seeing XAMPP. This is the XAMPP, so you can install it. Just double click it, or you right click and say open. You click yes and continue. It's installing. You click yes and continue. Okay. Next. 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 Just follow and start installing. The XAMPP is almost finished installing. Just finish installing. You just click finish. Then the next thing is to go back to the download folder. Go back to the download folder. Then my WordPress should be in this program. Okay, it's not there. Then go to this compress. Okay, this is the WordPress. So what I'm going to do is to extract this file. Just click open with this. Use evaluation. The file is extracting currently. It has finished extract. Then I just open it. This is the WordPress folder. Now what I am going to do is to name it, is to give it the name of my WordPress. Just I'll call it WP tutorial. Enter key. Now you right click and copy. After copying it, go to local. You can go to this PC window. Then you see this XAMPP. As soon as we finish installing the XAMPP, we will have a folder like this in your local disk. Open it, then open htdocs, paste the folder we just copied. You paste it here. It's almost finished copying. Paste in order. Yes, just finished. This is the folder. Now the next thing we are going to do to set up our website is to create a database. First of all, once you are done installing your XAMPP, you have this a dialog box open. You have it. Should in case you don't have your own open, you can go to your search here. Once you come to the search, just type local. Type local. It will show you XAMPP control panel. If you open XAMPP control panel, it will show you it will show this dialog box for you. So what we're going to do here is to start our server. This is our offline server. If you don't start your server, you won't be able to work. Click start. The server has started. So the next thing is to create a database for our website. Go back to your browser. So on your browser, you type localhost. So we have this. This is the XAMPP. This is localhost website rather. XAMPP Apache MariaDB PHP. Welcome to XAMPP for Windows. You have successfully installed XAMPP on this system. Now you can start using Apache, MariaDB, and other components. These are the database. So these are the CMS supported by XAMPP, which is WordPress, Joomla, Magento, Drupal, Squarespace. So you go to head on to phpMyAdmin. Okay, you have this open. Then from the left side of your screen, you click new. We're going to create a new database for our website. I'm going to call it WP tutorial _db _db. So create. My database is created. The next thing is to go to my browser, open another tab. First of all, go back to where you copy your WordPress files to. Make sure you remember this name. You can copy the name. You can just copy the name. Go back to your browser. Type localhost / the name of your folder. That is localhost / your website files folder. Strike enter key. Now we have this. Welcome to WordPress. Before getting started, we need some information on database. You will need to know the following items before proceeding. Let's go. That you need to know database name, database username, database password, database host. Let's go.
Okay, here the name of our database is WP underscore DB, WP tutorial underscore DB, WP tutorial underscore DB. Username, you put root. This is the default username of the localhost. Then what password, you erase it. Host, localhost, you leave it as it is, and submit. Alright, 𝗙𝗵𝗁, you have made it through this part of installation. You have made it through this part of the installation. WordPress can now communicate with your database. If you are ready, time now to run start. Okay, now this is another part of it. We are setting up our website. Welcome to the famous 5-minute WordPress installation process. Just fill in the information below and you will be on your way to using the most expendable and powerful personal publishing platform in the world. Please provide the following information. Don't worry, you can always change these settings later. But before that, there's something I always advise to do. Open a notepad somewhere to save your credentials. Come here. You say note. DB name, database name, WP tutorial underscore DB. Now here, the name of your website, I can say website design series. Username, I can say my username is admin. Password, you can change this password if you are desired to, but I'm going to use their password as it is, as it's generated. Then WP username, is admin. WP password is this. I can save it. WP tutorial credentials. You can call it anything. Make sure you remember where you save it to. Then you can now come back. You add your email. I just put my email address. That is the admin email. Then click install WordPress. So WordPress has been installed. Thank you and enjoy. Login. And now log into our WordPress. Now to log in, I have to go back to those credentials I saved somewhere. Admin. Then I also copy the password. Paste. Then login. Yeah, this is the WP dashboard that we saw from the beginning of the slide. Okay, this is the WP dashboard. Please welcome to WordPress. These are all information about the newly installed software, which is WordPress.
From the right side of the screen, there are some menus here. I have a dashboard, which is this: home, post, media, pages, comments, appearance, plugins, users, tools, settings, and collapse menu. Alright, if your assignment will be to download the required software, the XAMPP and the WordPress, install it and make sure you get to these steps. So we shall continue the rest of the tutorial from my next video. Please do subscribe to my channel to be notified once I drop a video. Thank you. But before I go, I would like to show you the website I have designed for clients using this technology. One is foodexpo.com. The other one is 𝘀𝗶𝗺𝗪.com.ng. The other one is 𝘊𝒐𝗪𝗏𝑊𝑜RKS Limited. .com. Then manzutravels.com.ng. I type localworks instead of logicalworks. logicalworkslimited.com. Okay, this is it. I use this technology to design this website. That is, once you follow this step, you follow step by step as you're practicing. You practice as I am doing it, then you should be able to do something like this at the end of the day. You should be able to beat your chest that yes, you are a website designer using this technology. This is it. Then this is another one. This one is a real estate website. It's to advertise properties for clients. As you can see, it's very beautiful. Then this third one is 𝘊𝒐𝗪𝗏𝑊𝑜RKS Limited. This is a corporate website. Most of them are corporate websites, as we explained earlier, because the content are always the same and will never change. The one that would have been a dynamic website is currently suspended. It's a personal blog anyway. Healing with prophetic and natural medicine. It's a head blog. My hosting is overdue, so they suspended it because I have not paid my annual bills. You can do this at the end of the day. Once you're done with this training, is to follow my step-by-step guideline and you practice, then you'll be able to have something like this. Then the next one is manzutravels. I recently launched this one, manzutravels.com.ng. This is all built with this technology. As you can see how beautiful it is. You learn these sliders. Can view about us, bookings. Alright, that will be all for now. Make sure you subscribe to my channel before you go. Thank you and God bless.